Welcome back. Welcome back. What's up, subbies? And what's up, newbies? That's anybody checking me out, maybe for the first time, maybe for the second. It don't even matter. I just want my subbies and newbies to come on in, come on in, come on in. So, what are we going to talk about today, y'all? What is on the agenda for today? Let's see. I don't know what in the world we will talk about today. Any suggestions out there? Oh, I see what we're going to talk about. We got the shirt on, so we know exactly what we are going to talk about today. We already know what we are here for. And for all those who are not initiated, all those who are coming in for the very first time and trying to find a seat, and maybe you skipped the title, we are here to do a length check and a hair check-in. We do this about every 4 weeks, so that's quarterly. So we do a quarterly report on our hair, on my hair. I'm checking in with all of you. Make sure everything is going well. We know that little things can put a little snafu in our hair journey, and we just like to stay ahead of anything that may go awry, because it doesn't take much. Sometimes it's just one thing and then everything's kaput. So we like to stay ahead of that. So that's what we do around here, around these parts. So we're just going to jump right into it. And I am going to do an update. You know that I did my relaxer about 4 weeks ago. So we're 4 weeks in, 4 weeks post relaxer, and everything is going well as far as the touch and the feel of it. You know, my products are pretty much clang clang. So I haven't done anything new. I'm still using what I use. So there's nothing new on that report. But I did want to say, I want to make a mention as far as my last video. I was talking about, what in the world was I talking about? Oh, so I made reference to, in the video, it was about shiny hair and getting your glow up, honey. Okay, because that's what we about. We about healthy hair, and one of the key attributes of healthy hair is shiny hair. So I gave a few pointers as far as upping the shine quotient in our hair, and I made mention of how you should wash your hair. Now, someone asked me, just for a little clarification, as far as whether you should wash your hair in the shower, because I made note that you should be washing downward, okay, downward. And I just wanted to make it really clear, because I figured if she had a question or if she wasn't sure, maybe someone else had a question about it. So I just wanted to clear that up, that you don't necessarily have to wash your hair in the shower. Of course, that makes for easier detangling because, you know, you're in the shower. But you can wash your hair over a basin or over a sink. You know, when you go to a salon, you get your hair washed in a basin and you're leaning backwards. But you can wash your hair over the tub or over the sink or whatever you have available. The whole point is not to bring it up and do all of this. You don't want to go up against the grain. That's my whole point. You don't want to go up, up, up. You want to go from root to tip. So even if you are bending over the sink, you would still do your hair from root to tip. Does that make any sense? Or even if you were bent over this way, you would still do it from root to tip, because you would still be going with the grain of your hair. Okay, so we're talking about the cuticles, laying them down, making sure that they're laid down. So you just basically don't want to go all over the place. I've seen people, you know, grab their hair, you know, and they bring it up, and then they're like this, you know, they bring their whole hair up like this, and they're scrubbing and this and that. So I'm saying, my whole point was, don't do that. You want to keep it in the same, I'm looking a mess right now, but I'm trying to explain. You want to basically go in the way that your hair goes, which is root to tip. So let me just make that clear. So scrubbing, okay, should be reserved for your scalp. So scrubbing, meaning back and forth or up and down or circular motions, that should be just done on your scalp. Your hair should be washed. So it should be a single sort of motion process. Does that make any sense? So we don't want to scrub our hair and go round and round or up and down. We don't want to do that. bring your hair up and bring it into, and do all this. We don't want to do that because that can lead to a disaster. Okay, as far as detangling, it can make it more difficult. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. You want to keep it in one motion, okay? We want to go in the way of our cuticles, which is we want them to lay down. That will help with your shine, okay? Just a little tip. But I just wanted to make that a little more clear. Again, I apologize if that was a little confusing or it wasn't as clear as I meant it to be. You just don't want to grab everything and go every which way. You don't want to do that. You want to go in the way of your hair. Okay, so now that we've gotten that cleared up, I think we can just jump right into it, okay? So we are going to show and tell what I am working with. Well, so first I'm going to show you. Okay, that's how we do it around here. I'm going to show you what I'm working with, show you my hair, and show you how I'm progressing. Again, this time around, I just did a little dusting just in certain parts. I didn't even go all over my head with that, and I did do my bangs. But I just dusted some parts and kept it moving. And I literally did my hair last night, so it may be a little fuller. I think I told you guys, for me, my best hair days are like day 2 and 3 when it's kind of laying a little more, it's a little more controlled. But we're gonna work with it, okay? We're gonna work with it. So with that being said, we're gonna turn right around and see what we are working with. So Maestro, key the music, and here we go. Okay, guys, so everything is looking good. It's feeling good. Like I said, this is day 1 hair. Okay, so for me, my hair gets a little better as it goes along, as the week progresses. You know, because that's when the sebum and everything gets to spread across your strands. It really gives it the glistening and the softness and everything like that. So this is day one, but I am happy with the way it feels and the way it looks. So with that being said, everything looks good. I'm keeping my eyes on certain areas of my hair because, you know, like I said, the middle part, that is usually where I have a little pocket. That's where it can be a gap as far as the thickness in my hair. So I want to stay on top of that. You guys know that I stay on top of that because if anything starts to show up, I'm going to have to show out and cut it to the white meat again. But so far, we have been doing very well with that. And I want to be sure that everything stays that way also on both sides of my head. Okay, so this corner as well as this corner. So I'm really going to be checking for any gaps, which is what I normally do. But I want to really stay on top of it because now that it's getting longer, it can sort of get away from you, which is why we try and check in on a schedule. So I just want to make note of that. It looks good, but I'm definitely going to be doing double time as far as making sure it stays looking good, if you know what I mean. Okay. So with that being said, if I gotta, you know, cut it another inch or whatever when it comes to trimming time, which is when I relax, because I trim when I relax, do an actual trim, then that's what we're gonna do. But right now, everything looks good. I don't know if you noticed, but we are slowly getting off the curb of Bra Strap Street. Just wanted to put that in there just in case, you know, you blinked and you didn't see where, well, my middle was, yeah. When I did the link thing, the link check, that's where we were. So we're just, again, we just waiting for the light to turn green so we can cross it. But we are yet a little bit further. And we are about to, I feel it. I feel it in my spirit that we are about to get off the curb of Broad Strap Street and get to Middle Back Lane. Okay? So with all that being said, we are progressing and that is exactly what we want. So we have now come to the portion of the program where we are going to open up the mic and you know exactly what that means. Translation, everybody. It is roll call time. Roll call time. What does that mean? Roll call time. That's open mic. That's when anybody and everybody who is on their hair journey or just wants to talk about something can come to the mic. Come on down and come to the mic and let us know how you are doing. I checked in. So it's now time for you to check in if you want to. If you want to, come on, grab the mic. Let us know what's going on with your hair. Have you done anything new? Has anything changed? Or is everything staying the same, which is also good if everything is good. But if you want to check in, maybe you tried a new product, just let us all know down below because around here, sharing is caring. And we do care about sharing, whether you be natural or relaxed. We all are one hair community around here. So please don't be shy. Let us know what is going on with you. And I also want to say, I want to thank everybody for checking in because you know what? You guys, I don't even have to prompt you because a lot of you guys just check in on videos where there's not even a check-in, which I appreciate. Okay, so don't get me wrong on that. So I appreciate that because a lot of times when we talk and we converse in the comments, you guys say a little something or whatever. And I'm like, oh, please let me know how that progresses, whether you change something or, you added something or whatever, and you'll let me know, I don't keep me hanging. I'm like, okay, I need to know the ending of this story. So a lot of you guys have been very good about checking back in and I appreciate it. I really do. I appreciate it because I get excited. I honestly get excited to hear how things are going for you guys, especially if you're going through something or whatever. I want to see how that basically has been resolved. So thank you so much, guys, for checking in and for letting me know and not keeping me in suspense. So I want to thank you all for that. And also, I want to just steer you guys. There are two things on the bulletin board. There are going to be two things on the bulletin board. It should be on there by now. But I have two young ladies in the collective, okay, and they are looking for stylists, okay, so they're not kitchen beauticians. They are looking for a professional, honey. They are looking for professionals or stylists, professional stylists to do their hair. One is in the Pasadena area, so Pasadena, California, as well as one is in the New York area, New York City, I believe, area. And they are looking, the New York City area gal, she's looking for someone to do color, okay? So she has gray hair. She's looking for a professional to do some professional coloring to her hair, something that's going to last, and of course, make sure to maintain the health of her hair. And the one in Pasadena, she just needs somebody, she needs somebody to really care for her hair and keep it healthy and do all the right things for her hair so she can keep it in shape as well. So anybody, we're putting a call out, okay? This is going to be on the bulletin board, which is the community board, on the community tab on my page. Just go there real quick and just go there real quick and help some sisters out, help out the collective. We got an SOS call for two young ladies who are looking for stylists in those particular areas. If you just take a quick look, and if you know anybody, please share that information so that they can find the right person for them to get their hair together. Again, we are looking for professionals. We ain't looking for nobody that has, we're looking for good hands, not bad hands. And good hands meaning somebody who's really going to help their hair grow and stay healthy, as well as someone who is a professional with color. Because you know that's a skill. Color your hair, that is a real skill. So we need professionals. So if you know anybody, just drop a little line on that board over there so that we can help some sisters out. So with that being said, we can put a button on it, honey, and we're gonna pack up and get up out of here. What do you think? I think we can, and I think we should. So that wasn't too bad, right? We were in and out okay. I want to thank you so much for dialing in and showing up. I really do appreciate it. I really do. You know I do. And yeah, we'll be back talking about some more stuff. So you need to skip to my loo and come on over here because you gotta come back for that. So you already know. It's going to be the same Dolce dial. It's going to be the same Dolce channel. So you come on back.